So hopefully by now you've learned to log into GatherTown and maybe you walked around a little bit. But this tutorial is going to show you just how to kind of maneuver through the interface, and so you know how to unmute and mute your microphone and turn on and turn off your video, and also a few other little details that I'll get into about zooming into the artwork and whatnot. So let's jump into it. What you find here is in the bottom right corner is when you hover over this little screen. This is your screen, and I can actually turn on the video. And again, it's because I'm screencasting, it's not going to allow me to do that. But I can also unmute my mic, and that way people can hear me, or I can mute myself. Okay. If at any point you get lost and you just want to reset where you are, you can do what's called respawning. And to do that, what you need to do is just go ahead and click here at the bottom, and then click on respawn. And that takes you right back to the front of the building. Okay? Now what you may notice is that the artwork that I'm showing you here, it is not that pixelated. It all depends on the resolution of your screen. But what I did, I disabled a feature called Smart Zoom. And I'll show you how to access that. If I go to the gear icon, which is the settings, go to User, and then go to General, I can turn on and turn off Smart Zoom. See, if I turn on Smart Zoom, it scales it up a little bit, and things get all pixelated and grainy. And also, you know, it kind of reduces your view of where you are on the map, even though you do have access to the map by viewing it here. It's a lot easier if you have a zoomed out view. And so again, to get to the zoomed out view, I can go to Settings, I can go to User, and I can go to General and turn off the Smart Zoom. And you know, I can set it to 100 or 50%, right? It just gets really, really tiny for some people. So 100% is where I feel comfortable, because this is pixel perfect imaging for the artwork that we've created here for the Singh Center for Nanotechnology. Okay. A lot of the stuff that's going to be happening will be happening in the Glandt Forum, right? So we created this teleporter to jump you right into it. If you are outside the Glandt Forum, you will not hear any of the speakers, right? So you have to be inside the Glandt Forum to hear the speakers and to hear the questions and so forth. If you want to pose a question, you simply just have to raise your hand, right? And we'll spotlight you. Or you can actually type in the chat here, right? That's just by toggling this, these little balloon icons, and typing in your question. Again, we really, really want you to test out your ability to log into GatherTown and just to play with the metaverse that we've created here for you, so that you understand how it works the day of. It's going to be very difficult for us to provide any technical support for this platform. Hopefully you've seen this platform before, and there'll be a very little learning curve for you to get in and to maneuver around. But again, the majority of the meeting will take place here. You're free to move around during the meeting in this space if you want to hear the speaker, or at any time you can walk out of this Glandt Forum and have a conversation somewhere else, so that the speaker's not speaking on top of you. We really look forward to seeing you next week, and hopefully you'll be engaged and even inspired to take some of the working knowledge that you will pick up into your own work. Thank you for your time.